and welcome to another video. And today I will be discussing the top 5 Wii U games, and let's go ahead and get started. Though some of these are ports on the Nintendo Switch, I didn't include all of my absolute favorite games because I purchased a lot of Wii U ports on the Switch just to try them out and try out their extra modes and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and get on to this list. Number 5, we have New Super Mario Bros. U and New Super Luigi U. These games were pretty fun. They're not the best 2D Mario games by far, but they are still really good. The level design is pretty well. I do like how the levels differ from New Super Mario Bros. Wii and 2 and the original. They kind of have some different tones to them and some different styles, and it's pretty cool. It's not my favorite 2D Mario game, but it still is up there. And New Super Luigi U was pretty fun. It was kind of like an extra challenge to the original New Super Mario Bros. U. It was kind of like a DLC add-on, or like a separate game by itself, but I got the separate game by itself. I don't know why I didn't get the DLC, I just got the separate game, but that was a long time ago, so I don't really remember. Now you can buy them on Switch, since a lot of people, especially a lot of you guys, don't have a Wii U, so you can just get New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe and, on the Nintendo Switch, and you'll get both games included. Though it is $60, it still is a pretty fun game. Number 4, we have Yoshi's Woolly World. This is a pretty fun game. It's not as good as Yoshi's Crafted World in my opinion, but it still is a really fun game. I really like the wool style of this game, and I really like how it uses yarn balls instead of the regular Yoshi eggs, and it's pretty cool. It's kind of like a change up in style. It's kind of like a creative game, just how Yoshi's Crafted World was, and it's pretty fun, like how you go through the yarn levels, and it looks pretty cool. And it kind of reminds me of Kirby's Epic Yarn. Well, now Kirby's Extra Epic Yarn on the 3DS. But Yoshi's Woolly World also does have a 3DS port. Yoshi and Poochie's Woolly World, something like that. But a lot of you who don't have a Wii U and you do have a 3DS, you can get that game. So yeah, it's worth checking out, but I'd rather buy Yoshi's Crafted World if you were thinking about getting a new Yoshi game. So in number 3, there is Super Smash Bros. For the Wii U, and this game is not as good as the other Super Smash Bros. Games, but it still is a pretty fun game. It has a pretty solid roster, but the roster isn't as big. Well, I mean, obviously it isn't as big as Ultimate, but we didn't get as many new characters as the other games, and they took out a few characters just because for like hardware reasons for the 3DS, because this game had compatibility between both versions, and it was a pretty good game, but not as good as the other Super Smash Bros. Games. And I would definitely buy Ultimate over this game, because Ultimate has all the characters that this game has, and well, Ultimate has way more, but this game is pretty fun, and if you already have it, it is a pretty good game, and I don't really play this game much anymore because Ultimate came out. And let's go on to the next game. So number 2 is Super Mario 3D World. This game is a pretty good game. It's definitely not the best 3D Mario game, but I really do like the style of it since it's different from the others. I kind of like how it's kind of in between the 2D Mario games and the 3D Mario games. It's not a full open world game, which we have other games for that, but this game is kind of more of like a 2D kind of style, because you're going right in a set path, but it still had the 3D feel to it. It still had the 3D like kind of touch to it. Not literally 3D touch like Apple, but Super Mario 3D World had a lot of elements to it that made it different from the other Mario games. It made it really fun, especially for 4-player co-op. It actually wasn't annoying. and it had so many cool power-ups in the game. It felt pretty cool. I can almost compare this to Super Mario Bros. 3 that had like a million power-ups in it that didn't get used in later games, but it's pretty cool, and I'm glad they're representing it in Super Mario Maker 2, which will be coming out soon. And if you have a Wii U and you don't have this game, definitely buy this game. It's only $20 now. You should check it out. They should really bring this to the Nintendo Switch also as a port. And our honorable mentions are Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, which I don't actually own on Wii U, but I own it on Switch. It is a really fun game, one of the best platformers of this generation. Well, technically Nintendo specs last generation, but it is really fun, and you should definitely check it out. And the next one is Mario Kart 8. I own that on Switch now. I used to own it on Wii U, but the Switch version is so much better, and you should definitely check out the Switch version. Well, I traded it in, but I regret doing that since I'm a collector. But both of these games would have been on the list if I owned them on Wii U. Well, Mario Kart 8, I used to own it. But let's get into number one. Number one is Super Mario Maker. Probably one of the best Mario games because it gives you the creative abilities of building your own levels, and it's honestly amazing because I spent so many hours sinking into the time just building these levels, playing other people's levels, and it's really like the perfect game or platform builder game because like it's Mario. Nothing can get better than Mario, especially when you're building Mario levels. It's really fun. It's almost like a million Mario games in one because you get so many levels, and it's a really fun game. You get a lot of hard levels that people make, and then so many easy, crappy levels. Well, I wouldn't call them crappy. People just like put them on there, but this game is really fun, and you should not check it out on Wii U since it's coming to Switch in the form of a sequel called Super Mario Maker 2 coming out next month, and by the time of recording this, there will be new information about it tomorrow in a direct. So yeah, I'm excited and looking forward to that, and I am looking forward to Super Mario Maker 2. I will definitely buy that day one, probably, and I'll do a lot of stuff on that game. And Mario Maker is a really fun game, so I'm glad they're making a sequel for it. It was really popular when it came out. That's probably expected since it's a Mario game. Most Mario games are really popular. It's the most popular video game franchise. And you should definitely check out a Mario Maker game. And I forgot to mention it's also on the 3DS, but this game's about Wii U. But if you also like don't own a Switch or a Wii U, you can just check out Mario Maker for the 3DS, but I would suggest buying a Switch in 2019. So thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more. Goodbye.